up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck OLED and LCD gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're checking out Jurassic World Evolution 3, which I think is the last one for now. I don't know if they'll ever make a fourth one or whatever, but I think this is the last one of these for now. Now, I wanted to get each one of these done, you know, in one day, and then go on to the next one. In fact, today's my birthday, at least when I'm recording this, which will be December 22nd. Whenever this video comes out, it is not gonna be my birthday. But I figured I'd be on the second game during my birthday, and then do the third one the day after. But nope, Denuvo came and said, not so fast, my friend. So I only got to the Lenovo, and then I set my whole new little setup I got here going for my Firebat mini PC, just to realize, oh, I pulled all this stuff out for no reason. Well, instead of putting everything away, why don't we just move on to the second game? And then I got to the end of that one, so now we'll do 3. And by the time I'm done doing 3, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to go do the first game on some of the other computers I couldn't yesterday. Or so is the plan. Either way, enough blabbing. Time for gaming. So, here's the settings we're gonna go with. This one also just has Steam Deck settings, so that's what I'm just going to go with. Now, there could possibly be some improvement to be had, but generally, I can't usually do a much better job than the people who made the game did. Other than just picking something other than FSR, like sometimes I'll pick Intel's instead, because I'll think it looks a little better. But they usually pick it because it gives you more performance. But anyway, let's get into the game and let's see how it does.
The most awesome force that the planet has ever seen. With it, we diverted the very course of natural history. We took something so far away in time and put it on display for the world to see, for better or worse. Sometimes, though, it really was a compelling vision of coexistence, precious, brief glimpses of peace. Emphasis on brief. But when nature seemed to offer a correction, many people saw only a tragedy. Greed saved the dinosaurs from the volcano, only to put them in a cage. But it was compassion that set them free. Free, of course, to spread into every corner of the planet. We need to find a way to coexist. But can we put our hubris aside and work with nature this time? Can we finally allow life to find a way?
Cabot Finch, managing director of this new enterprise and the owner of this lovely patch of Badlands. Go on, take a look around. Breathe in the fresh air.
Decidedly less fresh around the herbivore enclosure. Hey, tell me, what are you calling this again? Is it done? Dim?
DIN, the Dinosaur Integration Network. I am Kira Chang. A pleasure to meet you. We intend to help dinosaurs and humans coexist globally, and I am here to find clients who share that goal.
Hey, so I should, ignore the roaming velociraptors that I saw on the way in and just focus on the bare bones enclosure? Wow, you're spoiling me.
Please, Doctor, take a look at the site map. Not only does this map allow us to oversee the site, but it also shows that the raptors are no longer nearby. We have plenty of time.
Oh yes, plenty of time, sure. Until, of course, we don't.
To kick things off, some rescues will be arriving here any time now. Let's use a delivery zone to transport them all in one trip. It saves time and, even better, a boatload of chopper fuel. Okay, perfect. When the chopper gets here, direct them to that.
So now for the OLED, same thing. Just gonna use the Steam Deck settings at 800p. I'm just glad this game is actually letting me use 800p. Some games just don't let me, even when I try to force it through Steam. You know, Windows, forcing through Steam almost doesn't even work. Although, I don't know, maybe it's because it's trying to conflict with the Steam, or not the Steam, but the Allies stuff. You know how it's got the different 900p, 720p, and 1080p, and probably whatever else you set in between. But anyway, let's get into the game, shall we?
Every facility place will need to be connected to our path network.
Now get out there and repair everything you can. You know, Dr. Dua, Dr. Malcolm, your testimonials would really make a difference. We need the support of the conservation sector if anyone will take us seriously. And if they don't, Din is going down. And taking what's left of my money and self-respect with it.
John Hammond said something similar when he brought me and the others to Jurassic Park. You know, I could dig out the report that I made for him, but I'd need to update some details, like oohs and ahs and running and screaming, you know, that sort of thing.
I'm not sure that now is the time for that conversation, Mr. Finch. Let's focus on the task at hand for the moment. Prepare recording.
Switching roles.
A thorough and efficient batch of repairs. Impressive work.
Now that the enclosure is fixed up, we're safe to transport the dinosaurs back into it. When transporting a dinosaur, first choose the animal you want to move and then pick where to send it. That storm could have torn the park apart, or hurt the dinosaurs. We got lucky, but luck tends to run out eventually.
No need to worry. I suggested we prepare for such a thing weeks ago. And we did prepare, didn't we, Mr. Finch?
Well, you know, the to-do list was pretty long. And how was I to know we'd be hit by a... Look, let's not point fingers, especially at me. Bit of a long shot, but Dr. Malcolm, any chance you can ignore the whole breakout thing?
Oh boy, now you're asking an awful lot of me.
Okay, maybe not ignore, but focus on how well we dealt with it? No? Well, can't blame a guy for trying, huh?
Alright, so what's next? Oh, I think we're waiting on a delivery, okay. Well, I guess in the meantime, let's just fly around and have a gander at more stuff. Obviously, being the newest one in the series, it definitely barely stays above 30 most of the time, but... And there are some times I saw where it did drop under during little lag spikes and stuff. But for the most part, it seems to stay over 30. I mean, even if I'm going and doing stuff like An absolute maniac. Here we go.
Excellent.
When I saw nothing happening and flying around for a couple seconds, I was like, okay, I must have to do something else, you know?
And the pilot said there's something special about the group, so, consider my interest piqued.
Ah, our other important guest has arrived. Dr. Dua, welcome to Montana.
And thank you for inviting me. Your goal to help dinosaurs thrive has certainly caught the conservation sector's attention. I truly hope you can succeed.
Ha! So do I. So do I.
A wild juvenile dinosaur. Absolutely remarkable. And not a common sight these days. You know, the mind boggles thinking about how its experiences now will shape it. Will its future be peaceful? Chaotic? The deciding factor, I suspect, is you.
What a beautiful young dinosaur. Can we perhaps observe it more closely?
Dinosaur appeal is one of the things that'll draw new guests to a site. And boy, oh boy, do juveniles sell entry tickets.
And well-cared-for juveniles will grow into more appealing adults as well. As dinosaurs explore their new enclosure, they'll form a territory. It's inside this territory that their environment must meet their needs.
Some dinosaurs play well with others. Some
don't.
Less so. Keep an eye on who's sharing an enclosure with who.
I must say, that enclosure is a far cry from the environment these animals evolved for.
All part of the demonstration, I assure you. We have a suite of environmental tools to help make this enclosure more appropriate, which is, of course, our next priority.
Wonderful work. Actions like this will certainly earn you a good reputation with the conservation sector.
Alright, so I failed at making that. I'm not good at making them happy, unfortunately. Hello, sandstorm.
Not to alarm you all, but is that
A sandstorm, and it came out of nowhere.
typical? It ripped apart some of our fences, too.
Storms like this can harm or panic dinosaurs. This is a delicate situation.
Right. A spooked giant is a big threat to our guests. The priority needs to be tranquilizing it with the capture team chopper. We can repair the enclosure later.
Asset spotted.
Alright, are there any more?
You can't have a functioning park without the right infrastructure. And without a functioning park, where would we be? What, sitting at home? Not teetering on the edge of chaos? Boy, wouldn't that be dull?
Exactly.
Hey,
And who
nice
wants that?
shooting. Those dinosaurs won't be waking up anytime soon.
But alright, why
so
don't we
you've
move
earned
on
us some
over
breathing
to
space.
the OLED.
Keep
Alright,
us
let's get some
patrol
camera
and
recorded gameplay on
fix
the OLED
place
now.
up automatically.
Maintenance post. Oh, you're still on the wrong menu.
You want your maintenance posts to cover all buildings and power generators that might need repairing, refueling, or resupplying. Those posts also have a wider range to them, and any fences that break in that range will automatically get repaired.
Alright. Well, then we'll put one there. One there. We still need one over here. And probably one over there. Is that everything? I think we're good. No? What am I missing? Okay, I was gonna say, we're just gonna put 147 of them everywhere.
You can directly
I
assign a
mean,
maintenance
we have
team
$8
to
million.
each one.
What's 10 grand on a couple shacks? Alright, what are we doing? Assign a maintenance team. Oh, no? I figured management was how you do it. How do you do that? Oh. Select the closest maintenance team. Here we go. Maintenance team 2. Okay, so never mind. I think we screwed ourselves by making too many of those. But what in the shit? How am I supposed to put more than 2? If they give me 2, yet I need way more than 2 to cover the whole thing with these, how am I supposed to assign them to all of them? Or are they gonna explain them? Be like, hey, it looks like you're out. Here's how you get more, or something. Cause yeah, kinda looks like I'm just screwed now. Cause I can't assign that many. No teams assigned. Unless you can assign multiple ones to multiple places.
Task received. Understood. Request acknowledged.
there's some.
It's on the to-do list. Confirmed.
Okay, never mind. They had a solution for
I've
that.
arranged
Thank
for
God.
more
I was gonna
dinosaurs
say.
to arrive on site. They were struggling in the nearby desert, but we can give them a better life here.
One moment. Gorythosaurus. They cohabitate wonderfully with Lokiceratops, so please do place them in the same enclosure. Replicating natural varied ecosystems should always be a high priority.
All right then. You're the boss. Until you say you're supporting us at least. Then I'm back in charge. I'm kidding. Mostly.
Mostly. Is this the place they want me to put them? I thought they wanted me to put them with the, Yeah, here they are.
This place is shaping up faster than I expected. The benefit of hiring the right park manager, eh? I mean, just take a step back and look at what you've done already.
Heck
This
yeah.
site is our very own window into prehistoric
Though I wouldn't have been able
Montana.
to do jack diddly without some dude telling me
Check.
how to do everything, so
Lokiceratops, check.
definitely not getting a big head over it.
Gorythosaurus? Well, here
But
we go.
I do think it's about time for us to go wrap this video on up, and we'll continue on the Allies. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Jurassic World Evolution 3, and it was still pretty playable. Did have a drop or two under 30, but it was kind of like the stuttery shit, not kind of stuff where it's like, oh yeah, we're just flying around and it's always under 20 in this area, or under 30, you know? It's kind of like I'm flying around through, oh, little stutter, oh, we dropped to 28 because of that stutter, that kind of shit. So, not the greatest experience ever, no doubt about that, but I'd still say it's pretty playable to most people that game on Steam Decks. Unless you're somebody who wants 60 plus all the time. I don't think you're getting that here. It seems like one of those games where the CPU and GPU probably just can't keep up, honestly. I don't know what the minimum specs are, but it probably is under that. But they at least tried to negate that by giving it Steam Deck settings again, so that's why I just tested those. I'm not going to pretend like I can do a better job than the people that made the game with the settings. Now, sometimes I can, but it's very rare, so that's why I don't even bother with it. Unless somebody requests me to, which no one even requested me to use games. I just figured, hey, dinosaurs, I like Jurassic Park. I mean, but I haven't played a Jurassic Park game since that damn Genesis game, so let's grab one. Now, obviously, completely polar opposite games, but still having fun with it. I wish I was a little better so I could get further, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe I will get further and get good enough to do that, and then if I notice it's horrible later, I'll make another video saying, hey, this is not good, you know? But anyway, that is enough for this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoy making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.